So how's it going there, peeps, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you've seen some of my other videos, you would have probably noticed that I very rarely, if not ever, have sunglasses on my face when I'm shooting my videos, and that's because I typically don't wear sunglasses. Every time I buy them, they're usually just the cheap gas station sunglasses for $10, and they last me about a week, or I lose them, or they break, or I forget them somewhere. So I've never been the type to want to go out and spend $250 for a pair of Ray-Ban Wayfarers or Maui Jims or Costa sunglasses. So I'd kind of mentioned to my friend that, you know, I kind of need sunglasses because I almost feel sometimes that when I'm out in the water and out in the bright sun that my eyeballs actually feel like they're sunburned sometimes. Like for a couple of days after going out, sometimes my eyes actually hurt a little bit. And shortly after mentioning that to him, I started noticing on my Facebook feed ad after ad after ad of all different sunglasses. And I swear that you know, Facebook and some of those other apps must be listening to you, because it seems whenever I have conversations about anything, whether it's like, you know, koozies and other beer holders and anything, that all of a sudden all my ads seem to be exactly what I've been talking about recently. So one that kept coming up was this company called Shady Rays. And I did see a couple of reviews on them, and most people say that, you know, their reviews are that they are slightly better than gas station brand, and that they are not as good as some of the more popular brands such as Ray-Ban and things like that. But they're also priced accordingly. So they always seem to be running some type of sale. So what I did is I did order a couple. I checked out the company first, because one of the things I noticed on Facebook was a lot of the companies, when it said sponsored link, I would just click on the link and I would look at their Facebook pages and notice that they don't have any Facebook entries, that their companies might only be a couple of days old, and that they have no followers, and any comments were like, hey, is this even real? This sounds a little too good to be true, you know, selling things like, you know, cost of sunglasses for $15 a pair type of thing. So I stayed away from all them, but when I did come across this company, Shady Rays, they did have a pretty big presence on Facebook. It came in the mailbox just like this, which is, on the first, you know, my first impression of it was, I usually don't like things being sent that aren't wrapped up, because if people can see what they are, then they might be more likely to scoff them, and I might not ever get them. So I didn't like the fact that it came in this box with the name on it, Shady Rays, because that could, again, just send a message to someone if they wanted to get sticky fingers. I like to kind of have a little bit more privacy of stuff when I'm ordering. But for them, I'm sure the reason why they probably like it is because anybody that sees this, whatever, is going to see the sign and realize it's a legit company. So it says to open here. We're going to open this up, and I'm going to take it out on the boat. I'm going to look down, because they're supposed to be polarized, and, you know, usually polarized sunglasses, you're supposed to reduce the glare on the water. You're supposed to be able to see in the water a little bit better. And, you know, I'm also going to be in a saltwater environment. So by the time I post this video, we're going to actually have these take a test drive. So, and what I liked about these were the clear plastic, and I went with the blue, thinking that maybe being the same color as the water, that it might be a little easier kind of seeing into the water. And I think with this pair, they didn't have the standard, so I believe I went with kind of the upgraded ones. They actually fit really well. I've never liked how I look in sunglasses, but these curve. They have a nice curve. I was worried that they were going to be very flat, but they definitely have a curve to the side. Not bad at all. So that right there is good. And let's see. I mean, the hinges feel good. I mean, it feels like a pretty sturdy pair of sunglasses overall. You can see more of the curve this way. Like I said, that a lot of times you have to bend them to kind of get to fit your head, but this has a good bend to them. And the other pair I went with, strange, that did not come with the same type of wrapping to protect the lenses. But these were the timber style. And with these I got a greenish blue. Just to kind of look a little bit more beachy, I guess. So these would be ones I think I'd be more apt to wear just around town. Where these ones I'd be more apt to use fishing. As you can see, well, I don't know how well you can tell there, but the curve on this pair is definitely more of a curve than this pair. This pair is more of like how I was telling you most sunglasses really are, where this one kind of wraps around a little bit more. So let's try these ones on. Well, overall, this pair is very light. Barely even notice them on your face. I mean, they're very smooth, especially where they attach. Not a big gap in the eyes. Stylish. Not cheap. I mean, definitely more of a hard plastic, but just a very, very light plastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test them out in real life on the water. So one thing you might have noticed is that I have the timber sunglasses on and not the glacier ones. I did bring out the glacier ones on my last fishing trip, and I didn't like them as much. And I took them off, and I was driving home, and I put these ones on, and I like the way things look with this. So I don't know if they get their sunglasses from different suppliers or different makers, but I'm going to give a thumbs up on the timber style, and I'm probably going to give a thumbs down to the glacier ones. And my wife and daughter said that the glacier ones look like girl sunglasses anyway. So I don't know how well this is going to show up here, but the water is very, very blue. It's a really pretty color. I'm going to try to show you what it looks like through the Shady Rays glasses. So a lot of times when we wear sunglasses and you look at the water and the water's already naturally blue, your sunglasses make them look even more blue and make them look really vibrant. With these sunglasses on, the water actually looks browner. As far as being able to see into the water, I did some tests where I dropped down a fishing lure or a trolling plug, and I could see it a little bit deeper with the sunglasses on than without them, but it was marginal, and what it really was is just the sunglasses cut down on the glare coming off the water, so I could still see it. But it was maybe only a couple of feet difference. It wasn't dramatic in any way.